Well, what an absolutely beautiful weekend it turned out to be. Yesterday was a little bit warmer than today, and if you happen to have a chance to get out and enjoy it, it had a cool feel to the air. The Witchers took a nice little hike in Clinton, by the way, at Ice Aspire Park. If you've never been there, highly recommend it. Great biking, great hiking, great outdoor adventure kind of a park, and it's 100% free. So check that out if you haven't had a chance to do that. Hey, by the way, I want to show you a cool time lapse coming in from Hardin Valley. This is the Hardin Valley camera looking off to the western, northwestern sky. We've had a few high thin clouds across the area. Not nearly as windy as it was throughout the day yesterday, so that's good. But beautiful sunshine, a few high thin clouds, and that's the way it's going to be for our Monday as well. Not to mention elevated fire danger. Oh, and by the way, you can get those cameras. You can check out the live views and some time lapses online at easttnweather.com or checking in with the East Tennessee weather app. All right, we topped out at 47 degrees on Sunday, 44 in Crossville, 52 Chattanooga, and 44 in Tri-Cities. Here's your weather headlines. Clear skies. It's going to be a chilly start to our Monday morning as we get back to work and school. Warming temperatures until our next storm system approaches. That's going to bring us a chance for some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. I don't think that we're going to have a huge severe weather event necessarily, but I do think that we're going to have a high wind event, especially across the mountains. And then back behind it, we're talking about falling temperatures and maybe even a little bit of light snow across the classic horseshoe of East Tennessee. I'll explain details on that coming up in just a few minutes. 46 degrees here at the 6 o'clock hour, dropping down to 39 by 8. And you know, when we're dropping into the upper 30s just shortly after sundown, it's going to be another chilly night. And it is. We're going to dip down into the 20s. So maybe a few pockets in teens and 20s, but just a couple of degrees warmer than what we experienced on our Sunday morning. Forecast highs, a little bit warmer, closer to those averages. Actually, a solid average March day as we get through our Monday. Yeah, it is March. I had to think about that for a second. I keep typing February when I type things. Here's your 7-day forecast. We're going to be warmer on Tuesday, increasing high-level clouds. Here comes our storm system. It's going to be approaching the area, so windy and breezy on Tuesday. Oh, by the way, high fire danger again on Monday, just like what we had on Saturday and Sunday. Storms move in Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Maybe a few isolated strong thunderstorms. We'll pick up some decent rain. I think Wednesday, that 64, check back in tomorrow morning. As we get closer to the event, I actually think that 64 may be just ahead of the cold front, and then temperatures will fall. So don't take that number to heart. I actually think we're going to fall or see steady or falling temperatures throughout the day on Wednesday. Again, I'll have more updates tomorrow morning when we get a little bit more details on how that Wednesday is going to play out. We're going to be colder on Thursday, and then we climb right back into the 50s and 60s Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday with more rain on the way. Let me show you this storm system. Let's take you over to California. That's where our storms, we'll take you to California here in a second. Let me break down the percentages of rainfall for a second. So Tuesday night, everybody's getting soaked. Wednesday, we're going to see some lingering light rain showers, falling temperatures, some snow showers developing across the mountains. It's Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And then that rain ramps up again Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next weekend. All right, here's our midweek storm. Tuesday into Wednesday. It's over into California. It moves its way into the Four Corners area. It's going to produce severe weather in its path. And so it's going to drag a powerful cold front through the area. A lot of severe weather expected to break out across much of the Mid-South associated with that storm. So when you look at the Storm Prediction Center's forecast for severe weather, we've got a level 1, 2, and 3 risk. The bullseye is going to be parts of middle, central, and southern Mississippi, southern Arkansas, and much of Louisiana. That's where the big severe weather event's going to be playing out. There's a lot of folks down in Louisiana right now for Mardi Gras, so not a good situation going on down in Louisiana. If you know people down there, make sure you give them a quick phone call. Say, hey, listen, you download the East Tennessee Weather app because it gives you watches and warnings issued by the National Weather Service even when you're across the country. Now, here at home, we don't have a risk for severe weather as it stands right now. We'll see what the Storm Prediction Center does here in the next couple of days. Let me walk you through the storm. Picking up our timeline Tuesday night. Here it comes, Tuesday night into Wednesday. So this is 6, 7 o'clock at night. The storm's going to be pushing through Nashville. Then it races its way into East Tennessee. And again, this is just one model guidance. Don't take this to heart. Just know that storm moves in after sundown Tuesday night. It's going to be wrapping up by sunrise on Wednesday. Cold air advection, colder air racing its way on into the area. You're probably not going to see a whole lot of activity on Wednesday, but Wednesday night and Thursday morning, here comes even colder air. Temperatures drop, lingering moisture, and some light snow showers on the backside of that system. Rainfall amounts, generally speaking, we've been talking about this for the last couple of days, about a half an inch, maybe pockets of an inch of rain. But I think generally speaking, about a half an inch of rainfall. And yeah, some light snow develops on the backside of that where the mountains could see upwards of about 1 to 2 inches of snowfall. Do we see snow in other locations? Probably not. Maybe a few flurries, a light dusting possible on the Cumberland Plateau. Again, don't take those numbers to heart. That's just one model forecast. That's my 15-kilometer in-house model. So here's your 7-day forecast. I'll take this full so you can see this a little bit better. You can get an idea of how this is all playing out in all locations. It is going to be colder in Crossville, of course, down to 43 degrees behind that system on Thursday. And again, most of our temperatures on Wednesday will likely stay steady or steadily fall during the day, and then more rain ramps back up as we get into next Friday and Saturday. So again, I don't necessarily know that we'll have a big severe weather event here locally, but I want you to stay on top of it. And anytime we have severe weather around the area, the East Tennessee Weather app will give you all the watches and warnings issued by the National Weather Service and so much more. Plus, you can track it with an amazing interactive radar that gives you past, current, and future radar. Here's what I mean. Check it out. Plan your day with the East Tennessee Weather app. From video forecast weather updates to an interactive radar giving you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours to day parts, 7 days, current conditions, access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee, live weather cameras, and severe weather alerts from the National Weather Service. Download the app today to always stay in the know. This is East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.